Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a lovely day. Now today's video is going to be a review of some wax melts I got from Monkey Melts. Now their website is www.monkeymelts.co.uk and I got a whole array of goodies from them and quite a few different scents. So I've been melting the majority of these and I've been melting them for a while now, so I feel like I'm in a good, I feel like I can give you a really good opinion and review on them now. So let's just dive right into them and let me just start reviewing the products. So first thing I wanted to say, this is a UK vendor that specialises in a lot of US scents, fragrances. So, and one thing I would say is her scents are super duper strong. So you get a lot for your money, and they range between prices I think of £1 something and £4.50 I believe. So you have to go on the website to find out the exact prices, but good prices considering how strong the products are. Now the first wax I'm going to go into is called Monkey Melts Forbidden Fruit, and it's like a broken wax, and it came into me this plastic tub, which is pretty good because it keeps the scent in and easy for storage. Now bright green wax. really bright. Now when I first opened this I picked up on apple. You really do pick up on apple, but kind of like a Jolly Rancher apple, if that makes sense. You definitely sort of pick up on a sweety tone. It's not like an authentic apple scent, or there's definitely, yeah, do you know what, it really does remind me of Jolly Rancher apple. And this is super duper strong. You only need a little bit of this, a little bit, a really small amount. And yeah, this, if you love Jolly Rancher scents, you're going to really like this actually, because I think this Forbidden Fruit smells just like Jolly Rancher. So if you love those American kind of sweety scents, you're going to love this one. Okay, the next wax I have is in the same kind of tub, nice sort of purpley, and I'll just tip it over a mauve coloured wax, and this is blackberry and this is berry bewitching brew, sorry about that, and this is really good for Halloween time. There is, like, you do get the berry but like a musky kind of undertone to the berry, so again super duper strong and would be perfect for Halloween this one, because it's not sweet berry and it's like a tart berry with like a musky scent to it. And the next little wax I have in this sort of tub is black raspberry and vanilla. So again, you do not need much of these because they are all so strong. And this is not a creamy scent. This is, you do pick up on the black raspberry and a very small tad of vanilla. I maybe would have liked a little bit more vanilla in this, so don't get this if you're thinking you're going to get a nice creamy scent. You will not get that. However, you do get like a nice black raspberry scent with like a very kind of tarty undertone to it. So again, if you love raspberry kind of scent and blackberries, you're going to love this one. Super duper strong. You only needed a really small amount of it in your burner. Now the next ones I'm going to go through are some samples I got, not full size. So I got some samples and chucking them everywhere. These are both quite similar scents. So I've got Paradise Reef and Caribbean. Now these are both very similar scents. However, what they reminded me of, let me just make sure I'm getting the right ones. Yeah, they're very sweet scents, these, very sweet. And all of these scents, actually, the sweetie scents, you really, if you've been to America, you're going to know what I mean. The kind of American sweetie scent, not the UK sweetie scent, if that makes any sense to you. You probably know what I mean. But between these two, very nice, very sweet scents. I'd say they smell, this one, Caribbean, smells of like a sweet pina colada. A sweet pina colada, but a very sweet pina colada. Yeah, it definitely does remind me of a very sweet pina colada. And this one here is very similar. You do get the sweet scent, but it's not as sweet, Yeah, it's a sweet scent with like a little, like, it does remind me kind of a fruit cocktail to a degree, but very sweet. So if you like sweet scents, you're going to love these. And as I said, you do not need much of these to put in your burner because they are super duper strong. Just drop them on the floor there. Okay, the next one I'm going to have here is in a Monkey Melt in grape soda pop. Now, this really did remind me of the American grape sodas. I've been to America, luckily enough, quite a few times. And it really does remind me of that American grapey scent. And this is what you get. And I'd say you only need to use one of these. You don't need to use any more. They are very strong. Yeah, and it really does remind me of that American grape soda. I can't even explain it, but it really does remind me. If you've been to America and you're going to know what I mean. Okay, the next one I have here is Peanut Butter Cookie. Now, this is out of all of these, I'd say was one of the weaker scents. it's probably best to, if you like strong scents, it's better suited to a smaller room, I'd say. Definitely to a smaller room. You do pick up on the peanut butter, not so much, I wouldn't say it smells too cookie-fied, but it's like a sweet peanut butter, so it's a kind of sweet cookie, but not too bakery, if that makes sense. Like a sweet kind of bakery scent, but not too overly bakery, with the undertone of peanut. I would like this one to be a bit more creamy and a bit more peanutty and a bit more bakery, if that makes sense, because yeah, that's the only thing that let this out of the scents. That's what let this one down for me, was just I'd like it to be a bit more bakery, but that's just what I like, you know. So the next one I have here is Bite Me. Now this is in like these little, from what I remember, yeah, like these little bananas, like these little red bananas here, and it's that classic Bite Me, spicy with the undertone of floral with a slight sweetness to it. Again, super duper strong. You only need 1 to 2 of these in your burner because they are really, really strong. I kid you not. Okay, the next one I have here, again in these little bananas, is Laundromat. This is like a clean linen scent to me. A clean linen scent, like a fabric conditioner kind of scent to me. If you love the clean scents, honestly, you're going to love her scents, because I feel, to me, the scents she does the best are the clean, fresh scents, because they are so strong. And if you like that soapy clean, you're going to love it. So that's what reminds me of like a soapy clean scent with a slight tad of citrus to it, but not much. Okay, where am I now with all of these wax melts? Okay, I've got one in the bag here. I've got another one here. And this is in, what's this one in? Clean Breeze. Now this is very similar to Laundromat. Very, very similar. I'd actually say the Clean Breeze is a bit stronger than Laundromat. Again, like a very kind of fabric conditioning kind of smell. They are very, very similar. It's actually very hard to tell these two apart when I was melting them. Very, very hard to tell apart. If anything, I'd say this had more of a cottony scent than the Laundromat. That's the only thing I'd say, but again, super duper strong. You really do not need much of these in your burner. And I also have here Sun Washed Linen. Again, in the clean, fresh kind of, you know, category, and super duper strong. This reminds me more of like the summer freshy kind of fabric conditioners than the other two. And again, but these three are all very, very similar. Very, very hard to actually tell apart, but they are very, very similar scents. This is slightly sweeter, definitely slightly sweeter than the other two, but again, super duper strong, and really, really strong. I can't, you know, say to you enough how much you do not need loads of these in your burner. And I think that was near enough it. Let me just make sure I've not missed anything out of this box. I wanted to be enough to go through everything with you, really, well, a majority of them, before, you know, I could give you a good review. Okay, I've got one here I forgot to say. It was Bubblegum. Bubblegum was a sample that she sent me, and that was in like a little monkey shape again, and it was nice. It was a nice sweet scent. I'd like it to be a bit more Hubba Bubba. What it reminds me of, that bubblegum scent, you know, like you get the sort of gobstopper bubblegums. It reminds me of that rather than Hubba Bubba or something like that, if that makes sense. And also, she also sent me a huge, you'll see in my haul video, a huge key lime pie monkey wax melt face, and I'd say probably out of all of them, that's my favourite scent. I did really enjoy that scent. Very kind of sweet, very American, and yeah, you did pick up on the undertone. Obviously picked up the lime scent, not so much of the bakery in there, but more of the sweetie scent. So my overall opinion of this company is very, very good, but I think you have to like American kind of scents, if that makes sense. I feel that her specialities are the soapy, clean fragrances, and if you like very, very sweet fragrances as well, you're going to love these. And especially if you like the sweetie American, like I said, the Jolly Rancher type of scent, you're going to absolutely love them. These really do give you fantastic value for money. When you melt these, you really do not need much of them. I can't stress that enough. Do not put loads of these in your burner. Add a bit more if you want to, because they are super duper duper strong. The only thing I would say is that when you get these, you will, some of the monkey melts come like this, so obviously it's better to maybe get some sort of clear cellophane bags to store them in to keep the scent from, you know, dispersing anywhere. That's the only thing I'd say. And yeah, I mean, overall the package came super duper quick, packaged lovely, the products look really, really nice. And another thing I'd say which is really lovely about her wax is when you melt it, you can't actually see it. So let me just show you right up to the camera. When you look at that, you just think it's like you're plain. I'm dropping these everywhere. You think this is just like your plain wax. You know, you think it's just your plain wax. However, if you've got like a really pretty burner, there's loads of shimmery and sort of slightly more shimmery than glittery, shimmery particles in the wax, which makes it look absolutely beautiful when it's being melted. I say this wax is one of the most beautiful looking wax when it's melted. It's like all like moving around and looks like a galaxy. It looks absolutely, absolutely lovely. So there is my review of Monkey Melts. And like I said, you're gonna, if you love the soapy scent, you're gonna love this along with this American sweet scent. You're gonna love that as well. One other thing I'd say also about all of them, there is a definite scent to all of her products. You know, like Lush, it's not a bad thing, it's not a bad thing at all, but you know, like Lush, you can kind of tell the products come from Lush because they have that strong scent. She has a kind of scent that is in all of her wax melts, which is, you know, which makes it so you can identify it with being hers. You can still tell it's a different scent, but there's definitely a little undertone of something in there, which to me you can kind of tell, oh, this is from Monkey Melts. So quite good from a branding perspective. Might be a bit annoying if you don't like that, but it didn't really bother me. But overall, I'm very, very impressed, and lovely packaging. They looked lovely and the wax was beautiful. Like I said, you may want to get some sort of cellophane bags to store your products in, and a little goes a long way. So there's my review of Monkey Melts. I hope you've enjoyed it and found it useful. Please subscribe if you're new and give me a thumbs up. And I'm having a giveaway soon, so please stay tuned to my channel for your chance to win. And I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.